What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing something pretty cool, something I've wanted for a while since I was doing this swap, and I'm super excited to finally have one. We found it used and for a really good deal, and we picked it up, and I'm so stoked. And so I don't know if you can guess, but today we're taking out this front subframe and we're not putting it back in. No. We're not putting it back in because I picked up a V8 Roadster subframe with the NA mounts on it, so they'll fit my SR mounts perfectly. I don't have to change anything. This bolts right up. And I don't know if I told you guys, but I also did pick up these lower control arm from V8 Roadster. They're billet aluminum. Picked these up used as well off a guy in Oregon. He shipped them to me. And this I picked up a local guy. He was partying on his car. And thank goodness, because I really wanted one. And I'm so stoked to have one. And it's going to look so nice and clear up so much room. I mean, look how thin it is. It's crazy. Look how thick the OEM one is. I mean, you have so much more room for activities. It's insane. We could put like a 3-inch exhaust downpipe on this now. I'm so excited. So what we gotta do is we're gonna go ahead and take the front subframe off the whole assembly. I've already got the strut tower bolts off because they were already loosened. And then you've got this bolt back here that holds the back arm, which is a 14 mil. And then the two behind the coilover right here, which are a 19 millimeter. So that's all we have to do. And then it should drop right down once I have all 6 bolts off. I've got the jack on here to support it up so it doesn't fall on my face. So let's go ahead and get this nasty old thing out. This one here is being a pain and doesn't want to come off, so Tyler's gonna
make it
break your bar. All the bolts are out. Take her down, Tyler. Alright. Did not come down.
Might need a little bit of persuasion. I mean, it has been on there for, what is it, 30 years?
I missed a bolt, that's why it wouldn't come off. Okay, take 2.
Here we go.
See if it drops.
Hey!
There it goes.
A little bit of a hang up on the right side. Mind tapping that?
Hold on. Yeah, if I... On the driver's side?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we're clear. Can you hold the disc so it doesn't wobble while it's coming down?
What am I holding?
Just hold the knuckle and just kind of keep it from shifting is all.
Whoa.
Just come straight down.
Oh, you're not going to be able to do that. We're going to have to go sideways, so hold on, let me move this blanket.
Right. So I'll just lift this up real quick and just pull it up. Go for it. Holy crap, that thing's heavy. Alright, and then it looks like we got room to slide this right over.
Just on the lower control arm, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it. Just take it right there. Alright. Put it right in the way.
Yeah.
Because there is nowhere else to put it.
It's not like we need to get this thing over, you know.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is take our spindle and upper control arm off. We don't need this lower ball joint, so we're going to take this off. I am going to get new upper arms with ball joints. I just gotten them yet, so these are going to go on the V8 Roadster subframe just for now until I get these in. We're just actually going to put the V8 Roadster subframe in so we can mock the engine up in here and do some fabrication things. And then we'll probably maybe drop the subframe again or leave it up there. I haven't decided yet, but let's go ahead and get this off. Take the ball joint off. We need a 21 for the castle nut, and I think it's a 19 or 17 for getting the rest of these bolts off.
And then we're actually going to be taking this off, so we don't really care if it bends.
So what we found out on the other side is it's going to be way easier to just take this castle nut off and try to take the lower ball joint off of the spindle first instead of the lower control arm. Otherwise it got a little crazy because it just spins.
So with this ball joint, there's a little rubber spacer in the boot. It feels like metal. You want to push that down so that your fork will go all the way in. That's another way to know that it's done, is you'll hear that kind of a different noise as soon as it pops off. Now what we're going to do is take out the two bolts.
We're just going to take the lower or the upper arm off. We're not even going to worry about this.
We're going to do that then, just that one.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is actually take the brake shield off, which is three 12mm bolts, and you have to cut the side here and kind of bend it out of the way.
So let's do that now.
I think our AC compressor is dying, which is not great.
No.
You can hear it's like really struggling. Woo! And that's why Tyler's wearing these so he doesn't cut himself. Because we've cut ourselves like 10 times today.
I already got stitches last year. I don't want to repeat it again.
I just want to say the easiest way to do this is to take the hub off.
Yeah, if you're replacing the hub, just pull the hub right off. It'll just
If you wanted to take
right
the brake shield off, yeah.
What about brake shields?
Brooke Shields. Look how good those upper ball joints are. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, you can actually inspect them.
Yummy.
And look at that. No resistance. No resistance whatsoever.
They're so bad. So I am getting new uppers with ball joints. So yeah, I'm sure these have never been replaced. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on the other side here.
Now to put this in, what we're gonna do is put one side on. Chelsea's gonna drag it over, and then we'll put it in.
Oh man.
Oh my god!
Oh man.
Alright. I've said this before of how jealous I am. Oh my god! That is
Oh
sexy!
my gosh, look at this. There's so much room.
Got room for days!
Oh man, it's gonna be so nice. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to put the engine in.
I know, me too.
Also, Tyler took my radiator setup so we can put the old one out of his car into the new project car since I'm doing something different with my radiator. He also just had a leak on the coolant plug on the back of the head.
Which is right here.